Hello friends! Today we're playing PARALIVES for the first time. This video is the first time I ever did a build in this game. You'll see as I'm going that I'm learning what I'm doing. It's a little bit messy and all over the place because I'm trying to figure out how everything works and how the controls work and like what looks good and what doesn't look good and what's possible. But oh my god, this game has the most insane build tools I've ever experienced ever. I think we've all been seeing this if you've been following PARALIVES for a while, which I assume you have if you're on like the Sims and other simulation games side of the internet. They've been posting teasers of build mode for years and everyone's been so excited about it because it's crazy how much you can change in it. Everything can change in size, and I don't want to say I'd forgotten about it, but I hadn't realized how much you really could do until I got my hands on it and was able to like mess with it myself. You can literally do anything. Every single object can be resized in some way. You can upload like custom photos to put in picture frames. Everything can be resized and recolored, and there's color wheels on everything, and like, oh my god, this is a builder's dream. So I'm having the best time. I haven't actually played that many hours of PARALIVES yet, but the hours I have played, I've been having so much fun. I think this game is so cool and I'm really excited to play more. So some of my favorite things I've discovered so far in this game, obviously the build mode is incredible. I love it so much. Being able to resize windows is like one of the best things ever to me, because the problem I have in The Sims a lot of the time is that, first of all, windows don't usually come in what I would say is a complete set. Like having a house with good windows everywhere for every single room and every single wall size is really difficult. In this game, that problem doesn't exist because it can be resized. And like every single object can be resized. You can resize tables. You can like resize plants. It's so good. And it really makes up for the fact that this game is obviously still in early access. So there's not that many objects when you compare it to things like The Sims, where the game's been out for so many years and there's so many packs and there's like millions, it feels like millions of objects. Like everything you could think of exists in The Sims, but for some reason the thing you want is never right for the space you want it to be in. And in this game I feel like we have the opposite problem of like, yeah, we don't have everything ever, but every object that does exist could be whatever color you want. You can make everything fit every space, and it's so cool. And I'm having so much fun with this. You can also build off-grid, which I've not done. I think I placed one fence off the grid system because I thought it looked nice that way, but otherwise I'm kind of too scared to touch that yet. I'm like, I need to learn the controls better and like learn what I'm doing before I start going off the rails. I feel like I need like I need a bit of help right now, and I need to like have the basics of a grid so that I'm not going too crazy. But building in this game is such a good experience. It's so nice. Like you can even resize doors. I'm just having the best time ever. I think this is one of those things where I kind of haven't been in thinking about PARALIVES for a while, and now that I have it, I'm like, I can't believe that this hasn't been all that's been on my mind for the past few months. Like this is incredible. So I'm super excited to see everything I can do with this. I'm already thinking the next thing I want to build is like a destroyed house. Because there's like wooden panels and stuff that you can stretch out and put over the windows. You can, with one of the editing modes, you can like put objects on their side and stuff. It would be so fun to build like a completely destroyed house. And I love building like little messy, disgusting destroyed houses in The Sims, but if you don't use like the tool mod and stuff, there's only limited things you can do, obviously, because you have to just build things with the destroyed objects and hope for the best. But in this game, I feel like I could do some kind of fun things. So I'm really looking forward to that. I also think, as someone who's played so many hours of The Sims, where I'm like, there's not a lot of things in The Sims that can surprise me anymore. I went into this game not really knowing that much about it. Like I hadn't been watching people's early access videos. I hadn't been watching people stream it yet. I wanted to go into it like as blind as I could with having just watched like the trailers and stuff and some of the teasers that they've posted. But it's just, I'm having so much fun like discovering the game as it goes, and I really like how it functions so far. I think it's really cool, and I haven't played that much of the gameplay. I played it on stream for like 3 hours, but I had such a good time. I think the animations in this game are really fun. Obviously, some of them are a little buggy because it's early access. We're still discovering all the bugs. They're already working on a lot of them. They've got a bunch of bug reports because it's really easy to tell them like, hey, I'm having a problem with this, so that they can know about it, which is really good. So if you're experiencing any bugs, please report it to them so they can work on it. But like the kiss animation, for example, I think is really cute because I was really worried about this because the paras in this game, they can have different heights, and I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work because I feel like this could make the animations really awkward if the heights are different. But the animation for the kiss is really cute. It's like really sweet. I'm really excited to see all of the different interactions between the different like ages as well, and like see how they like bend down and hang out with each other. I just think it's so fun, and I'm having the best time ever. I just think they've made this game into a really good thing, even like with such a small group of people, and they've been working on this for such a long time. And now, like, I feel like they had this massive weight on them of like, everyone is going to compare your game to The Sims, and it's never going to meet up to anyone's expectations because The Sims has like a massive team behind it, and this massive like multi-million-dollar company, whatever. Like EA has loads of money that obviously does not compare to the budget that PARALIVES has as like an indie game. And I think I was really scared for them because I think they've been doing really well trying to manage expectations, being like, this is an early access, and they keep posting about it everywhere, being like, this is what you can expect. But I was still really worried that people were going to be like, there's no objects and everything's broken and there's not that much to do, and like there's not enough stuff for me to have fun with this, and I need it to be like this and I need it to be like this, because I feel like that's what's happening with every single game that's similar to The Sims, is that everybody's just comparing it all the time, and they're like, this sucks because it doesn't have all of these things that this game that's been out for all these years has, so I'm gonna be bored and I don't want to play it. And I think that from the second I started playing this game, I was like, actually, I think we're good. I think we're fine. There's a few bugs which I don't know if the voiceover is gonna line up exactly with the video, but like the counters that are in my hallway, that's like the one big bug that I seem to be experiencing, is that if I'm recoloring objects, sometimes one of those objects will get like stuck in the build, just like in a wall or like randomly in the middle of the building, and I cannot get rid of them because the game doesn't really process that it's there. I do think when you close the game and reopen it that it's gone, because it's not actually an object, it's like the illusion of an object. But other than that, I'm just like, I just think these things are kind of funny, and they're not like a problem to me. I'm just having a lot of fun exploring and seeing all of these things. And I just think that they've done like an incredible job at making such an insane game that's like, compared to The Sims, really small, but it feels massive because of how much you can customize. And I love that so much. The fact that every single object can match with every single object because you can just change the colors of things to the exact same shade. Every single person who's ever complained about the wood tones in The Sims not matching, you're gonna have the best day of your life when you play this game for the first time. I just think it's so cool. It's so fun. In the character design portion of the game where you can like make your para, I keep calling them Sims, but I also keep calling them Miis because I've been playing Tomodachi Life so much. In Tomodachi Life, I kept calling my Miis Sims, and now in PARALIVES, I keep calling my paras Miis, and I feel like my brain is just all over the place. But the character design of this game is really fun because while there might not be that many clothes, again, you can change the colors of everything and you can like move stuff around. Like you can put tattoos anywhere. You can like change the placement of things. You can, they have like the eye colors and stuff. You can have like different eye colors for both eyes, but also like the inner portion of the eye can be a different color than like the outer portion of the eye. It's just, the detail of this is so cool and it's so crazy. And I'm like, I never realized I was missing these things. Like you can make your para wear just one sock if you want. I did that by accident. I was like, why is only one? I was trying to take off the socks and only one of them came off. And I was like, this is weird. Something's wrong. I've found a problem. No, I haven't found a problem. It's a feature. You can make your paras wear just one sock if you want. Which I think is really cool. I don't know. It's like a silly little detail, but I just thought it was funny. I just think these things are really fun and they're like cool details to give these people more personality. And they have like piercings and stuff. The hair colors are really cool because, again, there's a color wheel. So your paras can have any hair color ever. And they can also have like different parts of the hair, different colors. This is just, I have so many positive feelings towards what I feel like this game is going to become. Because I'm like, this is only early access. It's only going to get better from here. They sold like 250,000 copies in the first 8 hours or something that the game was released, which is so cool. I'm like, there is only good things that can happen to this game from now on, I feel like. And it's just making me so happy. I think this is everything I ever wanted. As someone who has put so many hours into The Sims, and then now with The Sims having the whole like EA deal, and I'm like, I don't want the buyout, and I'm like, all of that stuff, it's like put me in a bad mood with The Sims. And part of me is like, I don't want to play your game because I'm annoyed. So every time I play The Sims, I'm like, whatever. And then I finally was like, oh, I'll play The Sims again. I do that, and then the same day that I recorded a Sims video, they announced a marketplace, and I was like, you know what? I'm taking this as a personal attack, and I'm annoyed with you again. So now I'm just like, I'm really excited to have a game that to me has a very similar experience. And I don't think that the games are the same, because I think PARALIVES has some cool features that The Sims does not have. For example, like every single time your paras go to bed, you have this like storyteller thing that prompts up and is like, here's something that you can do that will change how your tomorrow is going to be, or will give you like a work bonus or like a romance bonus, or something interesting will happen every night, which I think is a really cool feature, and I love that so much. And like, there's just so many things about this game that are different than The Sims, and there's so much more that I haven't discovered yet. I heard that there's like a community center and a museum you can fill, which is kind of Stardew Valley-esque, and I love that. I haven't seen that yet myself, but I think that's so cool that I'm just excited to have another game that I can build in and like do those creative things and like make characters in. And also I get to play with them and stuff in the same way that I could with The Sims, without me having to play The Sims when I'm kind of annoyed with it. And also, I've played like thousands of hours of The Sims. Being able to play a game where I've got so much left to discover is so exciting. So I'm really just so impressed with this game, and honestly so much more than I thought I would be, because I think all the other Sims like games that have come out did not really impress me. Like I downloaded Inzoi's like a character design demo thing that they had, and I was so like overwhelmed by it in like a bad way. Like there was too much and I didn't know, I felt like I couldn't figure it out. And the graphics of that game, like the art style of Inzoi, to me is really like unsettling. But I think that PARALIVES just does everything so well that I out of any of the other games. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so cool. I think it's so impressive. And I just love it so much. So let me know what you guys have been thinking. I've been talking for so long, the video is already over. And I feel like I haven't even said everything I wanted to say. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I will definitely be doing more. I've got so many more things I want to do. I've got so many more things I think we can build. And let me know what your favorite parts of PARALIVES are. Have you tried it? Have you tried it yet? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.